Not proud of that one.
Hello and happy Monday, everybody. We are already unhinged and we haven't even gotten started. Yep. May, I see you. Yeah, hot start.
I love a little hot start. You know, that's
a lot
okay.
of
Never mind.
spicy.
We don't have any other kind
Please.
of start.
It's because we
The
were
hottest
without...
of starts.
Yes, the hottest of starts. It's because we were without Hama last time we played, so now we are all feral, more feral than usual, which is pretty fucking feral. Love me a hot start, don't we all? First of all, hey guys, guess whose birthday it is / was? Guess whose birthday it is / was? Hama just had a birthday.
You were gonna get by thinking we weren't gonna know, huh?
Oh,
It would
maybe
be
because I
homophobic
barely
during
knew.
Pride Month to not.
My birthday heralds in gay. I just want you all to know
As it
that.
should.
It's settled right in between the Asian month and the gay month, which is why they
The
combine
Asian
together and form me.
And here you are.
Yeah, here I am.
That's how you were
I'm
born.
most powerful during the months of May and June.
I was gonna say, that
Be
sounds like
afraid.
you have a lot of power.
Joy to Gaysians everywhere. Happy Pride Month, everybody. I think this is
Happy
our
Pride
first
Month.
game this
time.
month, so yes, gay
First
time.
game.
What's up, queers? Happy Pride Month.
Yeah. That's my
So
So
that's
aggressive. What's up, queen?
What's up? You
Oh,
should
you
have heard
missed it
Aki
last
week.
Yeah.
That was Aki's intro. Sup, queers?
So like with aggression.
But is she wrong?
Yeah, that was a
So
Where
much
the lie though?
With that being said, you know who everybody is. Everybody say happy birthday to Hama in chat, please, and thank you. And we're gonna
Happy
get right
birthday
into
to
the
Hama in
opening. We're gonna get right into the opening here, and time for the theme. Let's do it. Yeah, you're too busy being gay and Asian.
Did we come back on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's better. Continue
it's a
to
strong
be gay and Asian.
All right.
The way I start this month is I like to make jokes about how all the Asian gets like ripped out of me,
Yeah.
like Ariel giving up her fucking voice to Ursula.
To make
That's
room
how
for the
I
gay.
like to
Yeah,
start it.
I
Yeah,
put
to
my
make room for the
straw
gay.
hat on the
Gotta make room for the rainbow.
tat rack, and then I just start kissing men. That's what I do.
Excellent.
to
Hell
herald in
yeah.
I
June.
love this for you.
Celebrate
Um,
my birthday, kiss a few men.
Perf. And on that note,
Happy Pride.
happy Pride, everybody. Happy birthday and happy Pride. Okay, we're ushering in the new era, the best Pride yet. And with that being said, speaking of Pride, as the rest of our adventurers here arrived on the wizard vacation planet, Socks, you immediately within the splendor of this place have gotten distracted. Why? Because you get off of the ship after you land on this planet. You reach a beautiful courtyard full of all manner of flowers and greenery and beautifully sculpted, like those bushes that are like turned into sculptures and all those things. And in the center of this courtyard is a giant statue of a garden gnome. And the plaque on it says, in honor of the founder of Wizard Vacation Planet, the legendary wizard Vasily Vinemal, who is a garden gnome. He created this planet that you are standing on right now.
Does Sock knows that, or is that the first time he's discovered this information?
It's probably pretty common knowledge for anybody who's ever heard of the Wizard Vacation Planet, which is a little bit of a deceptive name. It's called that because it was made by a wizard, but it's a vacation planet for everybody. It's just a popular place for wizards because they can, you know, flex their magic muscles here without worrying about hurting anybody.
Well, damn, that sure is impressive.
And what you didn't notice while you were staring up at this and walking around the courtyard is that your compatriots all seem to have gone in a different direction. And before you know it, you are alone in this space. And you have no idea where they went.
Oh god, it's just like Wizard Disneyland all over again. Where'd they go? Can I find them? I'm scared. I'm on like Beach Planet.
Yes, so what you see is a large resort. There are, as you were getting off of the ship, you could see that there are several islands around that are connected by rainbows. And there's a large Ferris wheel, there's this huge statue, there's the big resort hotel, there's the beach. There's lots of revelry happening, people dressed up for the beach, drinking, laughing, having a good time, music in the air. It's quite the bop. And what you do see as you are standing there looking around, there is a sign that points you to the beach.
Sick. I'm gonna go to the beach then. Work on my tan. Can slimes tan?
If you want to, I suppose.
Or do
you
they
can.
just like boil?
I mean, you could change your color to be a darker purple if you want.
Gonna turn into hot jello. Let's go.
Hot
As a-
jello. No.
Hot jello's what they call me in college. Slime college.
Oh, slime college. I love this.
Slowage?
Slolage. We're back, baby!
So you walk along the beach and you see people lounging, playing beach volleyball. There's a guy walking around with a boombox on his shoulder, playing the song that you hear right now.
Sick. I love that song. It feels like I've been listening to it for days, maybe years. I'm gonna do a little. I guess I'll do a little dance party with that guy if he's down.
Okay, yeah, you dance. You have a little dance party with Boombox Guy, and while
I love
you are
Boombox Guy.
doing that and like waving your hands and having a good time, waving your hands in the air, waving like you just don't care. You don't completely notice it immediately, but like you feel like a shadow come over you. I'm gonna need you to roll a d20.
Oh damn. Oh, I forgot I need dice for this game.
Love
Oh
that.
no, my dice. 12.
Oh, that's a shame.
What do you mean? Oh, that's a shit. What?
Actually, no, this is fantastic. You are dancing and having a good time in the sunshine. You're chilling with this this person who is playing music and having a good time. You're just bopping, and you feel like a shadow come over. Like, oh, did the sun go behind the clouds? And then you realize there's no clouds here. It's always super nice weather here. It's pretty much cloudless all of the time. Not 100% of the time, but pretty much all the time. And you're like, what is that? And you look up, giant pelican swoops down and scoops you up in its mouth.
Ah!
And you are flying up into the air.
Oh my god! I blow my friend whistle or friend flute. My flute.
You don't have a fruit.
I don't have it. I don't have a
No,
fruit.
that's Rivers.
I thought I had a fruit.
That
I thought I had a
belongs to
fruit.
River.
No
you
fruit
don't.
for you.
We have
No
like
fruit
50
for you.
fruits. Why don't I have
Happy
a fruit?
Pride.
Happy Pride. You don't have a fruit.
On this Wizard Pride Month or Slime Pride Month? Slide Month?
Slide?
Stride month?
Slide month.
This is
It's not
very
pride, it's
Slimophobic.
law.
So, you've been scooped up by a giant, like Pokemon, comically large, giant pelican, and you are now standing in its mouth, kind of swishing around. There's like fish in here and some seawater, and a fish
Yeah.
jumps up out of the water and smacks you in the face.
Ah! Where are we going? I don't like this. Where are we going?
Do you wanna peek out of its mouth while you're in
Sure,
the air?
why not? Yo, what's
So
good?
you do that. Roll me another d20.
Oh joy.
Yes, fish cult people
Never
in
mind.
chat. I'm sure you're laughing
3.
right now. It's a 3.
Yeah, 3.
Uh,
yeah, this is where I die.
You try to like scramble up so you can peek out of its mouth, and you just slide back down into the fishy water. And the fish are swimming around. They're not dead or anything. They're just like, oh, just like the emote in chat, the rainbow fish. It's looking like, what the fuck? That's what those fish look like.
Damn, me too.
And you are. Yeah, so you are being transported, and you have no way of seeing out unless you want to try again or see if you can do something else.
You know what? I just want to see where this takes me. I'm just
Okay.
gonna, I'm gonna relax. It's my vacation, kind of. I don't know what we're doing here.
You've decided you've decided that this is your life now.
Sox has been hard disassociating for the last like 6 hours of this quest. So he's here for the ride. Maybe it'll lead him to the plot. Who knows?
Hey, yeah, you know what? It might. So a little bit more time of flying before you feel a shift as the pelican swoops back down again and lands. You peek out of its mouth just in time for the mouth to open up and for you and all of the fish to come tumbling out.
Why?
As the pelican like squawks at you, maybe because you don't taste good, and then
I
flies
taste
away.
phenomenal. Thank you. Offensive.
Tastes like Jello.
I'm pretty sure.
I taste like
I'm
jello.
pretty sure pelicans
Warm
don't eat
jello.
slime, so.
Well, damn. Where am I? What is happening?
Yeah. So you look around, and we're gonna take you to a different spot here. I'm gonna use the Riftport music just because I feel like it. So you've tumbled out onto the sand. There's all these fish flopping around, and they're making their way back to the water because you're right next to the water. And what you see is you are on a different island than you were when you started.
All right.
Which is to say, man, I think my camera got messed up because I'm like not in frame totally. Okay, good enough. So you are now on a different beach. The sand here is pink.
Ooh.
There are
That-
beach towels and beach chairs everywhere. There's string lights connecting all of the trees together as the sun is beginning to get a little bit lower in the sky. It's not sunset yet, but it's getting close to that time. And you see ahead of you beautiful cobblestone steps that have like little patches of moss on them, leading up to a flat kind of patio area with lots of tables and chairs and umbrellas, and a large tiki bar. And there is a variety of people having a very good time at this tiki bar, including an individual who is dressed in a very unique way.
Huh?
You see...
Is it?
Is it? You go ahead and ask your question.
Oh, is it the wizard we're looking for?
You don't know. You'll have to go find out. But what you
I'm
see...
gonna- Oh.
What you see is a very tall, lanky, like kind of on the skinny side, elven man with a purple bucket hat, a t-shirt that has a blue cat on it, swim trunks that are blue and have little white rabbits all over them, mismatched socks and Birkenstocks, and sunglasses. And he is holding some kind of drink and seems to be having a very good time. And he is dressed very differently from all the people around him because none of his clothes match.
Well, when in space, Rome, I guess, as I walk over and... What you drinking?
You walk up to him.
Yeah, I start partying too. What you drinking?
Shirley Temple, you want one?
Sure, I
They're
don't
really
really
good
know what
here.
that is, but I'll take it. Why
Oh,
not? I
it's-
only
it's
know
the-
tequila
it's-
sunrises. That's the only drink I know
Oh,
canonically.
it's the best. They have those too, but I'll give you Shirley Temple first. So he orders you
Sick.
a Shirley Temple, and he gives you this fizzy red drink that has little maraschino cherries in it and lots of ice.
Let's go.
So you're dancing. There's like music, and you realize there's like a live band here. People are dancing and having a good time. There is another individual on the other end of the bar who looks like a wizard, all blue, long white beard, and he has a wand, and he's just like making all the furniture animate. And you see this guy look over, and he goes, God, Merlin is such a show-off.
Like Merlin of Arthur fame? His name was Arthur, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that weirdo.
Yeah, storybook guys are always kind of show-offs, you know?
Storybook. Where are we?
This is the Wizard Vacation Planet.
Oh, so it's all the same vacation planet. I wasn't taken by a bird to a different vacation planet.
You were taken by a bird?
I was taken by a pelican. He sloshed me around in his mouth and spat me up on like the front porch. It wasn't the first time, but it wasn't pleasant.
Were you looking for someone?
Yes, I might have been disassociating through most of the plot, but I'm pretty sure I'm looking for a wizard. Whether that's Merlin has yet to be decided, but we have like this. I probably shouldn't tell you all that secret stuff, but like, yeah, I think we're looking for a wizard. Something about a Starfinder.
Starfinder?
Sure. Yeah.
What an obscure thing to ask a question about. What do you like? He's holding his drink. What do you want? What do you want to learn about Starfinders? I know a lot about those things.
For a man wearing mismatched clothes and drinking a Shirley Temple, you sure are inquisitive when it comes to Starfinders.
Call me
what
an
do you know about Starfinders?
Call me an academic. They happen to be my area of expertise.
Are you the guy that does Starfinders? I changed accents in my confusion. It's not him. It's not him. It's not the Merlin guy I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure.
Merlin?
But you know Starfinder.
No, Merlin doesn't know anything about.
He knows how to levitate chairs. That's kind of something.
No, he just does Fantasia stuff. It's just boring parlor tricks. Like, let's be so real. Deciphering the stars is a true magic science.
Are you gonna be elitist about it? I learned about the word elitism from Alecto. I haven't quite figured out what it means yet, but I feel it pertinent to mention.
Elitism? I don't know the meaning of the word.
Yeah, I don't either. I just figured it was kind of like appropriate to anyway.
It's just funny to me that no. He does all kinds of great magic stuff, but he chooses to animate furniture, and you know, it's just not my bag. He can go live his best life. I'm not gonna look down on him, but deciphering the stars, that is true magic science.
Yeah, see, that's where you know what? Who am I to judge what you believe is and is not true magic science? Personally speaking, I think it's pretty magical when I get paid money, but that only happens every so often. Like, for instance, would have been at the end of this job, but we ran into a bit of a snag there, and I'm going to take a nice little sip of my Shirley Temple. I can only ascertain that you are probably the person with information that I'm looking for. Supposedly, like, okay, so there's like a regular Starfinder, and then there's this thing called like a toy Starfinder that I think we need to find the regular one or decipher the. Is there a difference between the two? Southern accent, I keep forgetting.
So, toy Starfinders are for children. They're for finding nearby stars, and they don't really have a lot of range. Also, did you say you were looking for somebody who knows things about Starfinders?
I don't know. It's been at least 2 weeks in Slimecat time since the last time I had to worry about this.
That explains why Bill brought you here.
Who's Bill?
The Pelican. He brings people who are looking for things to the thing that they're looking for. So if you're here and you're looking for somebody who knows things about Starfinders, he kind of makes a little motion at you.
Like
I'm Palmorin. Nice to meet you.
Lord
And he holds his hand out.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I didn't catch what you just said. Lorne?
Palmorin.
Palmorin.
P-A-L-M-O-R-I-N. Palmorin.
Palmorin. Got it.
Like,
I'm sorry.
hey, pal,
I'm
hey,
deaf in
buddy.
both my. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, alright. Sorry, I'm deaf in both my ears. They're made out of slime and seawater right now.
It's fine. The music's really loud, so, you know.
Well, it's nice to know that Bill the Plot Mover has been so kind to help us help a humble cat out. But so you doing anything for the next I don't know how long this will take, like 3-4 hours.
So he just kind of he kind of stops dancing and he looks at you and he goes, what exactly do you need?
I swear this wasn't me coming on to you. I'm not spoken for, but I have intentions. I
meant with my knowledge.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, then like, who am I to judge? But if we're talking purely your expertise on the matter, then I think you need to decipher some things. We found like a freaky-looking egg. You seem trustworthy. You have the big pelican working for you.
What did this egg look like?
The way you got much more intense about it makes me not want to tell you personally, but it looks like an egg, man. Why being so like suspicious about it?
Is it large? Is it intricate? Is it golden?
Okay, now you're getting real specific, and now I'm a little concerned.
Does it speak?
Can Bill take me to somebody a little less intense?
You want my help, and you now have my interest.
All right.
Do you have any idea what you are talking about? That's my next question.
I'll be real. I'm like 2 gulps of Shirley Temple in, and now it's like 10% of my body mass. So I'm not all here. But I highly recommend coming with me and finding out for yourself. Because you never know who could be listening. Like that Merlin guy over there, he could be suspicious. He could be an evil villain. Maybe even part of that one crew that was like chasing us for like 10 minutes and then they gave up. But like, I think it's just because we had to ship and they didn't. Either that or they just have no idea where we're going. But that might have been before or after the reset. I'm not really sure. I have a gun. I know 2 things. I have gun and I am cat. We're moving ahead.
He just kind of looks at you. As soon as you say you have a gun, he's just like, Are you trying to intimidate him? Are you trying to persuade him?
Trying to educate him.
You're trying to educate him. Okay. I don't even know what to say to that. He just kind of looks at you and he says, all right. You have an egg.
I do.
You just said something about a reset.
I did.
Where is the egg? If you let me see it and make sure that it's okay, I will help you.
This is not the first time I've heard those words spoken in that order, and it hasn't always ended well for me, but you seem pretty trustworthy with your mismatched clothes, drunken demeanor, and ability to foretell the future. Or whatever it is you do. He looks down
at himself. This is fashion. The height of fashion.
That is something. I say with my cowboy hat, socks with no shoes, and a belt with like 4 guns on it. So, shall we, I guess? Unless you wanted to finish your drink, maybe dance a little. There's no real rush in like a, you know, given the fact that we could technically reset at any point if I just like the egg.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Do you have any idea? I guess you don't. Walk with me, and he will. You could bring your drink. Just let's get somewhere where it's not quite so loud, and he'll motion you just a little bit away from the bar. Not like super out of sight or anything. Not super far away. Just a little bit away from like all the crowd.
I'm gonna take like 3 more drinks as we're leaving, like just from the other tables.
You just grab them off of like.
Yeah, I don't know.
okay.
Anything that seems full enough to be worth my while.
Do you
as I
mix
just
them
kinda
all
like-
together as well, so it's in
Yeah.
one cup? Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
love that for
I
you.
do like the 7-Eleven, like you put a spurt of every single fountain drink in
Slurpee?
one thing.
Yeah.
It tastes terrible, but I'm here for it. I'm drinking
That's
effectively is what I'm doing.
I love this. So you do that, and we're gonna move into slightly less party music. The music fades away as you walk a little bit away from the crowd. And he just kind of he takes his hat off and sets it on the table. And you see he's got like stark black hair, kind of shaved on the sides a little bit, but his temples are looking a little bit gray. He's an elf. He's got long elf ears. Hair's up in a bun. He's got 5 o'clock shadow. And he flips the sunglasses up to sit on top of his head after he takes the hat off. And he goes, you know, normally I don't do this, because I have a date, and he looks at his watch. I have a date with some merfolk on the beach in a bit. But, it takes an immense amount of energy and magic, and is probably not good for your little friend, the egg, to keep resetting.
That strikes quite a few of my plans, but all right.
In theory, because I'm gonna be honest with you, most people have never even seen an egg like this. Most people have never seen such a thing.
And you have?
I have studied one, yes, but it was stolen from me. I plan
How
to...
recently was it stolen from you?
He thinks for a second. Oh, God. A few hundred years ago.
Oh, thank God. All right.
I happened to come across one once, and I wanted to study it and understand it once I figured out what it was, and then planned to put it back. However, some very nasty people took it away from me, and not supposed to kill people, so I let them take it.
Says who?
Says me.
Not supposed to or can't?
Oh. It's not a matter of capability.
I love
Arguably, I'm
Vacation Wizard.
I love Vacation Wizard. Palmorin just kind of raises a brow at you and he says, listen, do you really have one of those eggs? Because if you do, I will help you. No price.
I mean, getting nearly swallowed by a pelican is not really worth lying about something like this, so yeah, we got one. I named it Egbert, but I did that secretly, so nobody knows that that's what it's called.
That is really heartwarming, actually. Let's
You say
find...
you found it and somewhere and we're planning to put it back? Where exactly is put it back? Like, what location is that exactly?
Well, it was an asteroid in Sector 71. It kind of tucked into a field full of asteroids, a needle in a haystack, so to speak, and I just happened to find it while I was looking for a different kind of mineral in that same area, and came across the egg.
Would it behoove us to put it back there? Or like, supposedly there's like some weird time shenanigans with this thing. It's weird, and I don't really want the people who paid us to get it. And honestly, I don't really trust myself to have it either, because half my plans have involved committing major crimes and then resetting, because I still get to keep the stuff afterwards.
That's terrifying. Theoretically, it couldn't possibly be the same egg. There are many of these eggs, but they are all very well hidden.
By
So the
who?
legend goes.
Oh, okay. Cool. Lore.
He just kind of. I'm gonna skip over the part with the crime and hope that your friends are a little less suspicious than you're being right now.
Would you believe it that I'm actually the least suspicious?
Would you believe that I'm more powerful than the wizard who created this planet? So it would be.
I'd kind of give like a once over to the vacation getup.
I'm on vacation. What do you want? The fancy robes are at home.
I'm not judging your. I don't know. How powerful are you? More powerful than the person who made this island? Could you make a second vacation island?
Roll a d20.
Oh, sick.
See if you can insight your way into that one.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Despite the getup, this dude is pretty powerful. You can feel it in your non-bones, your gelatinous bones.
Damn.
Jello
I
bone.
feel your
You can
power
feel
in
it
my
if you're a
non-gelatin.
skeleton.
I feel you in my skeleton.
My skeleton. God.
Huh. Well, if you're as powerful as you say, then yeah, some help would be appreciated in the whole, like, egg department.
All right. And he fishes in his pocket and pulls out a piece of chalk. He says, "Let's go find your friends." You were on the main island, weren't you?
I was on whichever one had Boombox Guy.
Probably the main island. See, the island you're on now is Umbra.
Uh-huh.
The main island is Sol. And then there's a bunch of
Uh-huh.
others with names, not important.
Are there any unnamed ones that I can claim for myself?
No, the whole planet is just resorts and party areas and endless beaches and sunshine. It's a whole thing. The big garden gnome statue when you first get here?
Vaguely. I think I might have been staring at it.
His name is Vaseli. He created the planet. It's a huge cash cow scheme. It's fine. It's whatever.
Love me a cash cow.
So the whole planet is dedicated for those purposes. There's really nothing unclaimed about this place. He made it himself. Anyway,
Just like
I'd-
Disneyland.
listen, I'm not here to lore dump on you. Let's just go find your friend so I can see this egg and determine if it's even real. Come
I mean,
along.
it feels pretty real. Okay, let's go. Why would I be lying about any of this?
He straight up about faces and like walks back towards like the patio, but what you see is he finds like a wall, like probably on the side of the tiki hut where the bar stuff is happening, and he draws a big circle, and the circle begins to glow, and what you see is on the other side is as if through a doorway being opened, the large statue that you just saw before you got snatched up at the beach.
Oh, that is in fact the big statue. Is like Socks is just kind of like wobbling from place to place because he's had like at least 5 of the drinks he stole.
I love this because
As-
Shirley Temples have no alcohol.
Well, he stole some of the alcoholic ones.
Okay, he's also the alcoholic ones.
He
Got
wobbling.
that syrup.
He
though.
wobbling.
Yeah, put that
Syrup.
syrup in there.
That
He's
grenadine.
30%
That syrup.
alcohol right now.
Oh no. So he just kind of just step through. Don't mind the tangle, and he steps through the portal. Waits for you on
You
the
say
other
that-
side.
Did you say the tangle?
Tangle. It feels a little weird when you step from one place to another using portal chalk. It doesn't actually hurt you. It's just a side effect.
I walk through. Does it tingle?
It does.
Oh, damn. That does in fact tingle.
And it is at that moment when pixies come flying out of the bushes and say, Palmorin, we need your help. And we're gonna loop back to the rest of the party really quick.
Socks immediately draws his gun. He was not expecting that.
Sometimes you gotta pull your gun on some
Yeah,
little.
it's a
little
plot
pixies.
point. Chekhov's gun. Socks gun.
Socks gun.
So, back by the carnival area, the sun is beginning to set, the lights are turning on, The Ferris wheel has lit up in a myriad of beautiful rainbow colors, illuminating the entire little walkway area where you are standing with none other than Queen Morgana of the Fae planet, this beautiful, voluptuous, incredible satyr woman who has like glorious hair wreathing her head and big curved horns, and she's just very chic looking, eating yet another ice cream cone because she's on vacation and she can do what she wants.
That's so true.
And she looks to you all and she says, "My children will find Palmorin shortly. It shouldn't take long."
Was the Ferris wheel fun?
Indeed, it was. And I'm gonna like pull out my cellular device.
Your sly phone?
My slime
Oh God,
phone.
your
Yeah,
slime
I'm,
phone?
oh my god, what did we actually call
I
it?
named
Is
the
it not
sly
called the
phone.
Slug?
It's
Sly
the
phone.
sly
Sly
phone.
phone? Cellular
Yeah,
device?
yeah.
Because
That,
I wanted
I'm
a
gonna
meme on the iPhone because it's funny to me. I don't know.
The Sly phone.
The
The
slime phone. I'm more of a slam droid.
Slam droid?
Android. Slime
Slime nine.
Android.
No, I know what
Slam
you
droid.
mean. I'm just okay.
Yeah, I know it turns into the word slam. So that's a fun one. Phones. I pull out my phone. I'm gonna show Binyay and the hot lady queen how basically River's rendition of, I forgot the song name. All I know it was
It was
that
For
it was
Whom
a
the Bell
lot. and it
Tolls
was-
by Metallica.
yeah,
For
it was a
Whom the Bell
lot
Tolls.
and it was great. That's all. I
On,
really
on
8
little
minutes,
plastic,
baby.
on little plastic instruments, I want to add.
Yeah.
Oh,
As it deserves to be played.
if Morgana doesn't do anything, I will just sit there and stare at it for 7 minutes and watch the whole performance.
She'll let it happen. She likes music and revelry, so
I'll
she
hold it
will
before I
could-
indulge.
I could give you a live performance.
Oh, how delightful! You are just the cutest little thing.
His little slimy tail goes.
Oh,
I
Very
forgot what
happily.
is her name again?
Morgana,
Queen
Morgana.
Queen Morgana. Yes.
Queen Morgana, thank you. And I will seeing this interaction, I will go, "Oh yes, my dear. I have yet to introduce you to my spawn. This is River Plasmodia, the first in his name.
Alecto, this
76
is
in line.
your child.
Mine indeed.
Oh, I see the resemblance.
Give
Yes,
a big
the
old
most
smile.
astounding child I have.
She will give you a little bow.
River has been practicing their little bow. And River will do their little bow and flounce out their little. Oh, wait. I was wearing the little tutu.
You have your little tutu on. Yep.
The little tutu. And he'll pull at the little tutu and do a little bow as well.
Oh, how so well behaved and so talented.
Incredibly so.
You did good with your first.
Indeed. I am most pleased. But it is a great honor to introduce you both. Actually,
It is a great honor to meet you both formally.
indeed. We are simply missing one more of us.
Oh,
Oh, right.
what do
Where is
they? What
Where
do
are
they
they?
look like?
I'm sorry.
Just immediately breaking upon a single question,
And that was the end.
and that was the end of the episode.
Us, I mean slime, but also not. I mean, kind of like river, cause cat, but like cowboy.
Oh,
Boy, do I know that word?
yes,
Do you know the word
Yeah,
cowboy?
I don't know.
yes.
I
You do.
could play my
got a
fruit.
big hat.
You could play your fruit.
I could play my fruit, and then he could find us.
Oh,
Yes,
how delightful! A
yes.
friendship flute.
Indeed, it
Wherever did you
is.
find such a thing? How sweet.
I don't believe we found it. I believe I believe our friend is the one who found it and then bestowed it upon my spawn.
It was a gift.
I see.
Okay, I will now play it and summon Socks.
Indeed, you shall.
And River will bring out the little.
Socks, over by the statue, which is not terribly far from where your friends are, you absolutely hear the sound of the friendship flute.
Wait. Before we proceed, I hear something calling to me on the wind. I'm needed. I've been summoned. Oh, sorry, go on.
I've been summoned. When you hear the friendship flute sound, all the pixies also turn as though they hear it.
Get your own friends.
They tilt their head at you.
Does it direct me where it is, or do I just hear it?
You can hear the direction it's coming from.
Oh, sick. You, vacation wizard, come with me. As I start walking.
Okay. And he'll come with you. He's got his Shirley Temple in hand. It does have an umbrella and a curly straw. I just want to point that out.
Nice.
I don't have those things IRL, but he does.
I use my slime powers to mimic his way of dress. I'm also wearing just a bunch of like vacation clothes.
Mismatched vacation clothes.
Yeah, same socks though. Socks are staying on point.
Does your cowboy hat turn into a bucket hat, or do you keep the cowboy hat?
I keep the cowboy hat.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, so you change your clothes to be more like Palmorans, and you all you follow a little trail of pixies as you walk towards an area that looks like a carnival. There's a ticket booth, and you smell all the delicious fried foods that you get at carnivals, and candy, and all those things, and you see a massive Ferris wheel. It's absolutely ginormous, all lit up with rainbow lights, and standing near the base of this thing is where you see your friends and a person whom you have never seen before. You see a beautiful, very tall, beautiful satyr woman with beautiful deep brown skin, large afro framing curved horns, and she's wearing like fantasy garb. She's not wearing a crown, but she looks like a queen, if you know what I mean. She's beautiful and is basically towering over everybody else, and seems very relaxed where she is standing.
I love you. I walk over and I guess I'll get the attention of my friends. Like, my compatriots, what's the term for people who are on a boat together? Sailors? My crew! Crew and associated individuals.
Shipmates.
Shipmates. I found a wizard. What you guys been up to?
We found a fake queen.
He goes, hey, you are here. Nope, I gotta go.
Hey,
and he
you
turns
promised to help me with the. Hey,
tries to leave.
Nope.
Your wizard is a coward.
You grab him.
It was a rough thing. I had to go into a pelican's mouth as I grab onto the guy. I'm just like, you ain't going nowhere.
Please don't make me talk to her.
You don't have to talk to her. You just have to chill.
Morgana just kind of raises a brow and she goes, Palmoran, how nice to see you again.
Exes?
Maybe. Please don't make me talk to her. She's
You don't have to. She's talking to you.
She's just patiently standing there like there's no trace of unhappiness on her face whatsoever. She just looks totally normal.
She said Palmoran, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She said Palmoran.
Oh, that's who we were looking for. I mean, we were looking for you, Socks. Of course, we were looking for you, but also, like, originally we were looking for this guy.
You
Where was I
answered
on the
my
priority?
fruit.
I did. I will always come when called. But also where I turned to. Oh my God, what's the clown one again?
Benny.
Benny. I turned to Benny. It's like,
Say
where was
the
I?
clown.
Where was I on the priorities list between like finding this coward and me?
You were on the list.
No, but like priorities wise, like where am I above the wussy wizard over here?
wussy
Well,
wizard. I am
had
the
you. I
destroyer
had
of-
you at the bottom, but you weren't. It's not like chronological order, so you're on the list.
I would hope so. You know what? This is just hurting my feelings.
I was calling for you. I wasn't calling for the wizard.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Somebody gets it. I guess I'll just default to my party members as I look at this queen and cry a little bit. But only a little bit.
No.
She just kind of, Morgana like tilts her head and she goes, "Now, Palmorin, that's no way to treat an old friend." And he just kind of stiffens, like, oh god. She holds her hand out to you, Socks, and she says, "Queen Morgana of the Fae Planet," and she holds her hand out, so you may kiss it if you want to.
Sure, why not? Socks of wherever I'm from.
Slimepire.
Yeah, Slimepire, resident cowboy, amateur chef, good at hopscotch.
Impressive.
He's very good at hopscotch.
Nice to meet you. Now,
Pleasure to meet you
Palmorin,
as well.
there's something here that you may want to see. And he will begrudgingly turn around and look at you all, and he'll just kind of, "Hi, Palmorin. Astro wizard and studier of time and things, and why is she here? Is she traveling with you all? Is that what's happening right now, or?"
She is our friend. She bought me ice cream.
You
Morgana
can buy
goes,
me ice cream.
"Yes, we're friends now."
Wait, your wizard didn't buy you ice cream?
My wizard did not buy me ice cream. No,
I
He
don't
seems
eat
more-
ice cream.
he seems more narrative relevant though. He seems to know a lot about the egg. He seems to know quite a lot about our predicament. He studied eggs and/or egg-adjacent things. I'm hoping that it's like related and it's not just like a different magic egg.
Palmorin is already walking up to you, Benny, because you're the one who's
Oh,
holding the egg,
Oh.
so to speak.
I'm holding the egg. I forgot.
you're just holding the
Yeah,
egg.
you are
It's
holding the
inside
egg.
of me.
Yeah.
I'll be like, she knows about the egg too. Okay, sir. How close is he getting?
He walks up to you, but keeps like a respectful distance away. Like he's not in your bubble, so to speak. And he says, "Are you able to, how do I ask this politely of a slime? Are you able to take it out for a moment?"
This doesn't seem like a safe place to do that.
Yeah, we.
I
have
could
villains.
conjure a pocket dimension that would be safe to do it in, I suppose. Would that make you feel better?
My Sleege, do you approve of this?
Well, that depends.
Pocket dimension?
What exactly is this pocket dimension?
I don't know.
I doubt
Dimension
you
of
mean
pockets.
one in between your pantaloon pockets, so.
No.
Wait, what else would it mean?
I think that's being too literal about it.
That yes, but with these wizard folk, sometimes they're very literal about it.
I don't think his
I-
pants have pockets, my sleege.
It's just a private meeting place. We could also go to a room somewhere here on the resort. There are conference rooms nobody uses. There
Is the ice cream lady also showing up? Like, are they coming too?
He like squints at Morgana, I suppose.
Yes, I just meant not around like all of this, and then he gestures to like. the
There are
screaming
people-
children
there are
and the
people milling
wizards
about.
and the-
I could use my gun.
No.
I clear them out.
How about we don't do that unless you want to get crushed by one of the guardians here.
Crushed
Don't
by
attack anybody.
Oh. All right, so pocket dimension.
Let us see this pocket dimension.
Yeah, open your pockets.
It's not a literal. Oh my god! All right. He fishes around in his pockets, which do seem to be much bigger than they appear from the outside, and he pulls out he pulls out a staff from his pocket, and
I knew it.
he hits a button on the side, and it turns into a wand, and he makes like a little shape in the air, and it leaves like a trail of like basically pixie dust behind it, and it forms a little rune, and the rune turns into a door, which turns into a bubble house. It'll disappear once we step inside. Nobody will know we're in here, blah, blah, blah.
So you were indeed having a pockets full of dimensions.
Well, the pocket is its own dimension, but this is a pocket dimension as well. It's a separate... I need a lot of space.
Fantastic.
Do you want help with the egg or not?
Indeed. Like,
All right,
take
then let's go. And he
space.
opens the door for you all. After you.
I
Come on, I'll learn your names in a minute. Not that
I will
care.
trot in.
And he just kind of scoots you all in.
I'm
He and Morgana make eye contact as she
It's
walks
the-
in. She just
The
invites
egg
herself.
is in my stomach, to
Yep.
be clear.
Yes.
Like a baby.
Benny looks pregnant right now, cause egg.
Oh my god.
Honestly, it's not even like pregnant looking. It's like
No,
you
it's
just look
kinda
like you have like
pear-shaped.
Jesus.
just because you're
Oh my God.
tall and lanky, so it's just
Gourd shape.
It's just like beach
Yeah,
volleyball
like a butternut
in the middle of
squash.
your body. It doesn't actually look like.
I love that. That's so funny.
It's very comical
That's
looking.
slime pregnant.
Correct.
Yeah. So you all walk in, and what you see is like a very finely, beautifully furnished home. And when he closes the door behind him, the door remains, but he assures you that the little dome house that you're in right now is not visible to anybody else from the outside or the inside, really. And you are in a well-stocked kitchen with lots of comfortable furniture and seating around, and you can sit wherever you like. There's a fire in the hearth, and it's just very plush, very cozy, like cottage in the woods kind of vibes in here. And he says, "All right. So I've come to understand that you are looking for Starfinder, but a real one. Is that right?"
I think so.
Indeed.
Okay. I assume it's for that, and he points to the egg.
I take it out of my body.
Ah. That is a
Yes.
lot easier than I expected it to be. I thought it would be like a process for you to... I don't know a lot about slime, sorry. Anyway.
Slimeology.
It doesn't... I hope it doesn't hurt.
Slimeologist.
May I...
Everything hurts.
I promise I will be gentle. It's very, very important and very, very fragile. May I...
I look to Alecto to get their approval before I take it.
Alecto will give you a very strong nod.
Okay, then I'll pass over the egg gently.
He will take the egg and kind of, like, very carefully, like, cradle it with both hands to make sure that it has no chance of, you know, falling out of his hands or anything like that, and he's being very careful. And he looks it over, touches the surface of it, places his hand on it for a little bit, aside from just, like, feeling the texture of the outside of the egg, and he just kind of concentrates for a moment. Well, I'll be damned. It's awake. You need to hatch this thing.
Oh, it all makes sense.
Does it?
The egg. When I spoke to the egg last, It said it wanted to be on the beach and warm.
So
Oh.
do we just put it on in the sand?
Then by all means, we should do exactly what it spoke to you. Okay, yeah, definitely awake. This is unprecedented, as far as I'm aware.
Do I have
case-
to sit on it?
No, that would probably be
That-
bad.
Isn't that how
Um,
chickens hatch
We may
eggs?
want to make it like a little nest in the sand, perhaps when the sun comes back up and he looks at his clock a few hours, because, you know, day and night cycle's a little weird here.
Okay.
So, yeah, we probably want to do that. Hang out with it for a bit. The beach is probably the best place to do this. Because when it hatches, I imagine, if it is what I think it is in there, it's going to want to be in the sun.
You don't know?
Nobody does. Since you apparently all knew where I was, I presume you were on the Clockwork Planet.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Thank God.
So you're right. So
Yes, punch.
You spoke to the Sentinels. That makes sense. They always know where the person who programmed them is, so you know.
Oh,
I really need to install privacy protocols on those things.
you
Normally
seem to have
people-
quite the resume.
Normally people aren't stupid enough to follow me around, but what can I say?
You had
in
a
this,
bird bring me to where you were.
I didn't have a bird do anything. Bill
Yeah,
does
you
things of his
found-
own
you
accord.
came to us. What do you mean?
Yeah, the bird brought me to where that. Okay.
I didn't control the bird. Listen, he does what
Aren't
he
you
wants.
like a super powerful wizard or something?
I didn't make Bill. His
Could
entire
you have made Bill?
Sure.
Who's Bill?
Bill's this like huge pelican.
Oh,
He like swooped me up while I was looking at stuff, and then he dropped me in front of this guy.
He's a legendary creature who helps people find what they're looking for.
oh,
I imagine
is
if you
Bill
were
a
all
friend?
together, he would have
I
scooped
guess.
all of you up, but it looks like your friend was by himself.
I was in fact by myself. You all just sort of walked off while I was doing stuff.
Sorry.
What were you doing?
I think I was staring at a statue for maybe like 5 minutes, and then I turned around and you were all gone.
What'd you learn from the statue?
I learned that this place was apparently founded by a big gnome.
Oh,
Powerful gnome.
It was in fact a very solid note. Apparently this guy's more powerful than the guy who made this island. I don't know if that's true, but personally at this point I'm inclined to believe anything, especially with this big egg that we now have to hatch.
I am quite worried about hatching the egg.
Why's that?
Because it's just so fragile.
Isn't that a good thing if it's trying to break out from inside? Like,
But that's the thing. It has not been trying. Every single time it has broken. It is because of outsiders.
well, maybe
And
that's
now
because
the
we're breaking-
outsiders wish to hatch it. I mean, it wishes to hatch, so perhaps it needs help within its incubation process.
It's possible, but it's also maybe maybe we kept resetting because we broke it from the outside when they're supposed to break it from the inside.
That is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But also,
mean,
if it does not have the strength to do it on its own, that is where my concern is.
I mean, that just sounds like a skill issue personally. I'm gonna get like real close to the egg and I'm just gonna like, hey there, little buddy, you wanna... Oh wait, no, you want sand. You want hot? If we bring you that, are you gonna get out of there so I can, move on with my life?
You don't hear anything in response.
Oh, is the egg an NPC?
Technically, yes.
They are alive
Uh-oh.
inside of it.
Uh-oh.
But maybe not in the way you expect. So if you're trying to if you try to cast magic of any kind on it, it's not. I mean, you could try.
I have inspire. And similarly to how I inspired the fish to get into my net for one of the games.
Remember when that
I
happened?
Fire the fish to get into my
that's
net.
how I won the fish catching game.
Yes. So you're
I
going to
inspired
inspire
the fish
So you're
Yeah,
gonna
so, it
inspire
was-
Egbert to do what?
to hatch.
Oh boy. Okay. Do you have to roll for that? I forget.
No, I have to make a speech.
Okay.
Yeah, it costs 1 AP.
I have to. What is it? What is this called again? I forget.
It's inspire.
Inspire.
Basically, I have to recite a meaningful statement, which could be a famous quote or proverb or something else, and they have to be able to hear and understand me and can't be hostile towards me.
So until the end of the day, NPC shapes their behavior around their ideal, whatever that ideal is, and cannot fall victim to their flaw. So it doesn't mean that you're compelling them to do the thing. You are inspiring them to.
I'm
act
inspiring
towards their
them
ideal.
to. Yeah. And if
Okay.
their ideal right now is to hatch, that
Please?
means they're gonna. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that's that. Like, if that is what they would like to do, like they want to hatch, well, I'm
Okay.
gonna try and inspire them to do it on their own.
Oh, now's as
'cause-
good a time as any, I suppose.
All right.
All right. What's your? Give me your speech.
Let me think for it. Let me just. Okay, yeah, I'm talking to an egg. All right. Alecto will first give a gesture to the crew to take a couple steps back. You know, just in case something goes awry. And by awry, I don't know how, but like I don't know. Take a couple steps back. Then Alecto will turn to the egg. They will take a knee, so that way she's like at like eye level, like how you are supposed to talk to a child to make sure they're eye level. And Alecto will make sure that they do not touch the egg, okay? Because the egg is still fragile. And he'll just start talking. Listen here, you divine baby, you. You hold the power of possibly a god. Or you are just simply one that has yet to spawn into this world. But I believe in you, little Egbert, little Sheldon, or perhaps Yoko. I don't know what name you chooseth, or what name will be bestowed upon you upon ascending to your rightful claim to godhood. But in order to do so, you must first hatch. Crack this shell open upon your own will, with your own might and strength. Show us the true meaning of divine intervention. If not, we shall do our very best to assist you in this natural process. Or you will simply restart us, and then I will have to do this speech all over again. And we will have to meet that rude fucking wizard once more.
Palmorin goes, "Hey, I'm
I
helping."
don't.
They do
You
have
are,
a point,
but you
though.
were quite rude.
It's true.
Please, child. Also, the weather is quite lovely, and I think you will enjoy the beach and the sand between thy toesies.
I was on board until that last one.
Wait, what if it doesn't have toes?
The cutest
Your
part about a
talons?
baby is the tiny fucking feet.
Maybe it has fins. I don't know.
Teensy little thing.
What is in this egg?
We
A
don't know.
child.
No, a child is that. Okay,
Wizard
I've
said it
set
could
the bar
be
too low.
anything.
Yeah,
It could be anything.
I thought it was a
the-
dragon. Or like a...
Dragons can have toes.
Oh my god.
True.
Quoted.
So you make this inspiring speech.
I give the baby egg basically all the love and support that a parent like Alecto has, which is a lot. which is a lot. Look at how fucking healthy River is. Haven't messed up yet.
Has all his little finkies and all his little toe beans.
All these toe beans are very well maintained. Too. They're moisturized.
It's slime.
I see what you did there.
River has never been low in viscosity ever.
No, never in River's
never in
life.
his life. Exactly.
Never, ever, ever.
Look, River was named River for a reason.
Rivers aren't. Okay, never mind.
We're learning a lot today.
Oh my God.
None of it's relevant.
So you make this little speech, and are you holding the egg while you do this?
I didn't
Like,
want
do you
to.
take the egg back and like speak to it?
Oh yeah, I assumed we like took the egg back and put it like carefully down somewhere.
There is a hearth. You could set it on the ground like, near that.
Yeah, then that will work too. Because Alecto doesn't want to touch the egg too much, in fear of cracking it.
You set some like cushions down, like there's like little like floor cushions that you like can sit on. You like pile those up and put the egg in the middle of it. Give it the speech, and I'm gonna ask you to roll me a d20 and see if roll me a d20.
Okay. I keep looking to the side, thinking like there's modifiers, but I'm like, no, it's
Nope.
not. It's just a flat fucking roll.
Yep.
Jesus. 15.
As you finish the speech and you're bantering with the rest of your friends and your newfound acquaintances, it takes a little bit, but little fractures begin to appear on the shell of this egg. And slowly but surely, they spread and expand until a little hole forms. And pushing through this hole is a little white snoot of a snake. And out pops, peeking out of the egg, a white snake with pink eyes. And when you look at his scales, there are little patterns all over every single scale. An endless tapestry of infinity all over the body of this little snake. And I say little, he's really not that small. He's probably bigger than River.
Snakes don't have toes.
It is
But
in
he-
fact a very big snake.
He uncurls, peeking out of this egg and just kind of looks around. Oh. This isn't the beach.
No, I apologize. You do not have toes.
I'm sorry, I told them the beach.
We're in like a pocket dimension near the beach, if that helps. We could like get let out there.
That's all right. It's warm in here. He just kind of looks around. Oh. He looks at each of you in turn. You look different than I thought you would.
Why'd
Well,
you
except
think
for
we
you,
were gonna-
River.
Oh.
I trot over to Egg.
Yeah, he
Very
wiggles out of the
excitedly.
egg completely when you trot over to him, and he kind of like, he basically like he doesn't like constrict around you, but he like wraps like around, but not like touching you. He's just around you.
River will tentatively put a little paw out to see if it's okay to touch them.
He'll boop your paw with his snoot.
And then River will kind of, if Egg is kind of circling, River will kind of put their little body up and their little paws up over their body just to like, it's like the best way River can think to hug a snake.
Aww.
And just hang out there.
Your little danger noodle friend.
Yes.
He like loosely like drapes the end of his tail like over you, still not constricting you.
Buddies. We got little buddies now.
He says, River.
What do you want to be called? We
I
came
don't
up
know.
with some names, but I really like Yoko.
Yoko.
You like Yoko?
That's fun. That's okay for now. I think
can
I
change
had a
it.
name before, but I don't remember what it is.
Well,
I mean, I called you Egbert, but that was more secretive.
Oh.
well, you can have as many names as you want.
That's true. I grew up in a small compound once. They called me Frederick. That was crazy.
Frederick.
Oh.
Yeah.
He just kind of looks around a little bit, kind of uncurling from you, River, and he like looks around and his little tongue flicks out. It's like a black. He's looking around. Huh. This isn't really a house. Huh.
Indeed, it is not.
Meanwhile, Morgana and Palmorin are just like jaw on the floor. Palmorin is like he has like stumbled over things to like get a notebook and start taking notes, like furiously taking notes. And Morgana says, "Well, I'll be. It really was real." That's probably my cue. I should get out of your hair. I really shouldn't interfere with the adventures of mortals. So, glad you found Palmorin. I'm going to take my leave. Best of luck, and if you need anything, give me a call. And she will hand you, Alecto, a little amulet. It has a gem on it, wreathed by wings. Fairy wings. You can use this to get in touch with me. Should you need, if I can. I do have a lot of responsibilities, but I might be able to answer a question or two.
Yes, I shall treasure this amulet. Good day to you, Your Majesty.
Good day, and thank you for the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see such a thing. And she looks to Yoko. I can't believe we're naming him Yoko.
Here you go, Yoko.
Yeah, we're calling him Yoko. Good lord. And she says, "My dear, good luck in finding whatever you are looking for." And she will take her leave with her little pixies in tow.
Thank you for the ice cream.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna lean over to Benny and be like, I shall give you this amulet
Why are you slamming this?
because it's got the Queen's number. I got you.
Call it Queen.
Yeah, you totally can.
You got this.
I'll think about it. Thank you.
Meanwhile, while that conversation is happening, Yoko has slithered his little way up onto a chair, up onto the table to get closer to Palmorin, and his little tongue is flicking around like he's trying to find. You get the sense he can't see very well. He can see, but he can't see. if that makes sense. He just kind of boops the notebook that Palmorin is handling, and Palmorin is just like,
Ah, yes.
little
You
snake
have- we
tail
have-
is wagging.
Yes, Yoko, we have not introduced you yet. This is the great wizard Palmorin.
You sure about great?
Well, it's a part of the title, and I don't want to be rude. Yet.
I remember
Yeah.
you. Boops the notebook again. You found me before.
Oh.
Palmorin is just shocked. He's just like, wait. That can't be... I mean, who am I to tell you no? That is quite the shock. He just kind of sits down in the chair instead of standing up with the notebook and is just like, oh, you made it. You're okay. Okay. You know, I never would have expected that the culmination of my life's work would be sitting in front of me after 1,000 years of searching, and that I would have nothing to say to you. I'm shocked. I need a minute, I think. And he goes back to writing notes.
Yoko,
Yeah.
I've noticed that your eyes are quite bad. Do you require spectacles?
Oh, that might be helpful for now.
Yes, yes, yes. Over time, one's vision may improve. Or not. That is entirely up to the being and also the universe and such. I wouldn't know. My eyes are pretty awesome.
May
shall procure
improve
you
or not.
Wait, are you giving it sunglasses to protect it from the sun, or just glasses?
See, that was the next thing I was gonna be like, perhaps sunglasses will be better, because if we go out to the
Yeah,
sun,
it's bright out there.
yeah, it's bright out, and I'm also, okay, Alecto is also low-key worried, now that we know that, Yoko has no toes, that means, they're gonna slither onto the sand, and now Alecto also wants to go touch the sand and make sure that is safe for slithering. That's belly on sand, man. Like, it's... so we gotta make sure it's
Dude, we got
safe.
belly on sand out here.
Belly on... Jesus Christ.
All right. What is happening?
We're gonna get sunglasses
We're
for
taking
Yoko.
You're
care
gonna
of
get
our
little
child.
sunglasses for Yoko. Okay.
We're
Yoko-
being like
Yoko no
really,
Toko.
really. We're being like really good pseudo
I'm writing that down. Yoko no Toko.
aunts, uncles,
Aunts,
uncles,
uncles, slimecles.
slimecles, slime teas.
Oh,
Slime teas and slunkles.
We are
Slanties.
Not the slunkles.
Not the slunkles.
I mean,
Thank you
like,
for the
I
raid.
mean,
Welcome in, raiders.
Hi,
Yay, let's
Oh,
go.
I mean, if Yoko never, like, if let's say we don't ever find you as mom, then technically, like, we ready to adopt. But like, for now, we're just taken care of, you know. We are divinely babysitting.
Yes. So you get him little sunglasses from I don't know where. We could just say Palmorin or somebody like.
Or we just take Palmorins.
Yeah, you could take. Well, they would be too big. But that's okay. You can get little sunglasses or craft some little sunglasses to put onto Yoko no Toko.
Don't add the no Toko. Yoko is fine.
Listen, it
Y'all
was
are
in
being
chat.
weird.
You've May made it canon. She put it in
Okay,
chat.
but that's the full name. So
That's
you
the full
only say
name,
it
yeah.
when you're serious.
Ah.
The rest of
Yeah.
it is just Yoko.
Okay, Yoko.
When he's acting up. then
Um,
out the note
When he's acting
They
up, yeah.
acting up.
Now we're going to the beach then, yeah?
So Yoko has
Yeah,
little
beach day.
sunglasses on now, and he goes, I mean, I can see it's just gonna take a little while for me to see like you see. Right.
Because
Because it's
wake up.
dark in here.
I just hatched. I need a minute.
That's true. Should we
Oh,
just
that
wait
is
then?
correct.
They
feel
were
like
just
it's a
born.
lot. Yeah,
We're
there's a-
just born, yes.
I mean, normally when people are born, they're not immediately so vocal, but like, yeah. Would
Yes,
you just
yeah,
need
yeah.
like a second, or?
You're quite a conscious baby. I mean,
I-
you were always quite conscious, technically.
I woke up when you guys picked me up. The first time. He
Wait,
gives
what?
You gives you a little sneck smile. He's just a little smiley guy. Aw. Yeah, when you picked me up from the Fae planet.
Huh.
I don't know if the big lady knew that I was there.
Probably not.
She was really surprised.
Not super sure what her deal was. Do we still have to? I turned to the others. Do we still have to worry about that, or have we kind of just like moved on?
Well, we've eluded her forces for now. But, yeah, no,
The
that bitch
scary
crazy.
lady?
She might be
That,
after
yeah, no,
us.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, that bitch crazy.
The scary lady?
Scary lady indeed. Yes, we
Yeah.
will protect you from her.
Scary McEvil.
I think she had nefarious intentions with that book.
Yeah,
Mhm,
she wanted
that's
to
true.
break my egg. Too soon.
It's a good point. I look towards Palmorin. Do you know anything about like an egg? I mean, not the. Sorry, the book relating to the egg.
Didn't you, like, weren't you able to, like, write down some of it?
I think I memorized it.
Yeah.
I'd show him that. I'm like, ooh, there you go.
Oh, the book you found that was in another language?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
the
one,
one that
that
I
one.
can't read, but like I could show him.
You show it to him, and he. I forgot that you guys don't still have that. You just have the notes.
Yeah.
I have like the. Yeah, I have
Okay.
like all the stuff that was relevant about the egg. I think is what I put in there.
Okay.
Like, we're aware that, like, a ritual or something was supposed to happen because
Yeah.
that much I could tell just from, like,
Yes.
being an invoker.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know of this ritual and or book thing?
He picks up the pages and looks at them, and he says, "Oh. So I have questions about where you got this from. This is from a cult that worships or claims to worship Ouroboros, but what they really want is to control time. Not in a good
That's-
way.
Seems kind of rude.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine the hubris of wanting to control the uncontrollable.
Yes, well.
Me laughs and eclipsed hearts.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna say.
unmitigated gall.
Uh-oh, it's all the same universe, you guys. Magiverse gets bigger. He says, imagine the hubris of wanting to control the uncontrollable. This details out a ritual that is intended to ensnare the god inside of the egg and use it to change the flow of time to whomever has performed the ritual.
So now that they hatched, are they still susceptible? Do they have to be in the egg, or do they just have to like?
It's more about killing the egg than hatching it.
Oh!
So now that it's hatched,
Oh.
they can't do it, or?
If they find another one, they can try, but it wouldn't. He holds up one of the pages and he goes, "You see this right here? I realize you said you can't read the language, but there is there's a mistake in here, and also you can't control time. So even if this was a correct ritual, it wouldn't work regardless. The only things that can control time are and motions to Yoko. In theory. And if you said that your little friend here looks down at Yoko, were you creating time loops? Yeah. He's just wagging his little snake tail. Yep, that was me.
Mischief.
Absolute shenanigans.
Well, it was either that or get killed.
That.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
fair point.
I'm fine with these shenanigans. Excellent thinking, quick thinking, even.
Yeah, all the nonsense woke me up, and I wasn't supposed to be up yet. I'm still not really supposed to be up yet, but I think it's time anyway. If Mom didn't want me to be awake, I wouldn't be.
Now that you're out, can you... I don't know, sense your mother?
I could probably point you in a direction.
That might be that
listen.
would be most helpful.
I'm gonna get meta with you for a second because I can do that. I'm just a piece of infinity. I'm not really the whole equation. So, I'm not super strong like Mom.
Yes, but your desire was to be with your mother.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what
My
we're all
desire
trying
is
to do
to-
eventually. What?
Oh, like in the picture book, yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like the story. He just kind of like tilts his little head, and his little glasses kind of slide off his little noodle nose for a second. Oops.
Oh my god,
And
yes.
He like moves his head to like balance them back on his head again. Can I play in the sand before we leave?
Yes.
And please, can we
Yay!
play in
little,
the sand?
Little tail wag. He's very much like River in terms of emoting.
Yes. Do a little tail wiggle together.
He's been observing you.
Yeah, River was waiting for the adult conversation to be over so River could ask if they could play.
Yes, yes. You may play, have a snack. Honestly, I'm personally one for writing this whole day off, because we did a lot.
We could just ride an entire day off? Or we just, what do we chill? What do we do? We just chill?
Chill on the vacation island, yes. You need good work-life balance.
You know, you make a fair point. I think we've done quite a bit in terms of saving the world from time people. Time cult?
Evil time
weirdos.
cultists, yes.
Yeah.
Which,
And we got a new member of our crew. I take out a tiny little cowboy hat and I put it on the snake.
this is a cute snake.
Wait, were you just carrying?
Yes. Just in case the moment ever arrives.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
You never
Hey.
know.
Never know when you need a tiny cowboy hat.
Wait, you give him a little tiny cowboy hat?
Yeah, why not? I just
Oh yeah, he is all about it.
Yeah,
Hey,
Comes with,
maybe
like-
this will help me keep my glasses on.
If
he
anything,
just
it is a disguise.
yeah.
Oh,
Now they'll
I'm-
never know that this is the Infinity Snake.
I'm incognito.
This is- Yeah, how do you
Oh.
know that word?
I know a
You
lot
knew
of
the word
things.
you knew the word equation as well, which surprised me. But also, you are technically a god.
Yeah, Tom God.
Yeah, that
Should
part.
we come up with like a cover name for you so like we aren't just referring to? Well, actually, come to think, we already did that. Your name is Yoko. Yeah, sorry, I
Slowco.
disassociated. Slowco is also part of the name, or is this like a secret second
I
name?
thought we were coming up with a secret code name.
Oh yeah, then yeah, we go with Slowco, but like
Yeah.
Yoko when we're not.
Can we go play
Do not-
now?
Yes, let
Sure.
us go play.
Yeah.
You also want
Meanwhile,
one of my
Palmorin
tiny
is
guns?
just like, what do you mean you're gonna go play?
We're going to go play, wizard. Would you like to play with us, wizard?
Wizard.
Wizard.
Can I bring my notes?
Your notes?
Do you often bring your notes
Hold
when
that
you go out to
notebook.
play?
Well, normally when I'm on vacation, I don't discover a sliver of infinity in my bubble house.
So like
Yes, you may
slither
bring
of
your
infin-
notes, you
Alright,
nerd.
okay.
Continue.
And he will open the door
Man,
for
what
you
a
all.
dork.
First thing I do is check and see if the how hot the sand is.
That's so true. You don't want
Yeah, we want to
Well,
Burn
like
the water.
firstly, like if the sand is too hot for me, then it's 100% too hot for River and Slowco. So like we can't.
Good
true.
parent
know,
behavior. But
safety
it's like
first,
perfect.
safety
It's perfect
first.
weather
It's
all the time here, so I
just
imagine
like
it's not too hot.
just like everything else on this planet, it's perfect.
Oh.
This
We
is a
just
very
gotta be
well-crafted
careful.
environment. In fact, while
Well-crafted
you were
sand.
in the invisible pocket dimension bubble house, night had fallen and now the sun has risen again.
We were gone that long?
No. The day-night cycle here is weird because it's for maximum party time.
whack.
This is a strange place. Strange customs.
There's no rules
don't-
on Wizard Vacation Planet.
And
Well,
yet
there
they
are-
won't let me
there-
just
all
they
take my
do is
gun
party
out?
You're
all
lying.
day.
That's a lie.
All day.
There are no rules to the weather on the planet. Let me rewind a little bit. There are definitely rules here. Like if you try to hurt anybody, you're gonna get crushed by some stuff, and I don't recommend it.
Huh.
Since you've already been warned by Palmorin, that's not me spoiling anything.
Yeah. Anyways, I like to like clear the throat a little bit, like. Do not
Yoko's already
wander.
slithering off. Just by.
Oh my no!
I
God,
chase after.
do not wander too far.
He's just
Stay
slithering to
safe.
the beach.
Don't talk to strangers.
Heck yeah.
Let's
gonna
build a castle. Let's build a castle.
I run after. I'm ready to build a castle.
We're building castles.
I keep a tender eye on these two small children in case there is danger.
You find some sandcastle supplies, buckets and such to make your
Mhm.
little sandcastles, and you can do that.
Oh,
Make a
we're
little-
crafting.
Make a
We're
little
making
castle
something wild.
together. Roll me a d20. There's no bad consequences to this one though.
Okay.
It just
under
determines.
10
It just
years.
determines
16.
how. Okay, I was gonna say it just
Let's
determines
ball.
how baller your sandcastle is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty big sandcastle. You guys work really well together and have a lot of fun playing in the sand. And when you are done and standing / sitting over your creation, Yoko just kind of looks at you and he goes, "Again?"
Nods enthusiastically.
Again.
So you both stomp the sandcastle and start over. Yeah.
Yeah. Pause at it.
I'm taking pictures.
He does little tail whips at the sand to help
Yeah.
knock it down, but he's not as strong as you, like physically.
Oh, we do it together. So cute.
Next, we should make a ship.
Yeah. Make the SS Penelope Plasmodia.
Yes. Yes, let's do it.
Roll me
Gold
another
star.
d20.
Getting out the
we
paws
love to
ready to
roll
go.
dice.
We do. Okay, all right. Not as good. A 10.
You make it's a decent replication of the ship. It's not as good as the first one, but you're also making a much different shape than the first time, so it's
That's true.
easy to tell what it is.
River sits back and does this with his little paws.
Yeah, just like he's framing it, like looking at it like an artist.
This is horrible.
It is a good effort, River.
His little Yoko's little tail is like switching in the sand and making little patterns.
That's a good idea. We can cover up the mistakes with patterns.
Yeah, and he'll like pick up a little stick with his tail and like start like trying poorly to do little drawings in the sand.
Yeah, we'll do
Motor
little
function's not there
designs.
yet. He's trying though.
Language? Yeah. Motor?
Motor,
Yeah.
getting there.
Can't have them all.
Can't have them all.
Yes, we do designs on the ship now. That will cover it up.
So while the kids are playing in the sand, what are the rest of you doing?
Keeping an eye on them.
Yeah, you looking around?
Yeah, I want to, like, is there anybody suspicious around here?
Roll me d20 while you look around.
Oh, perfect. Natural 20, let's go.
Let's go.
I see so many suspicious people. Taking my gun out.
Everybody's suspicious. No.
I'm taking my gun out.
They just look like normal people on vacation. Nobody's looking at you in any kind of way. The only person who is intensely looking at Yoko is Palmorin, who's just like, like you can see he's holding his notebook and he's sketching. He's sketching the kids, actually. He's sketching them playing together, mostly focusing on Yoko, and he's also taking notes. And you can look over his shoulder and he doesn't try to hide it, and he's taking notes on how quickly Yoko seems to be, cognizant and moving and doing things, which is not like a normal snake, obviously. He's like noting down habits and just doodling about like things that you're talking about or that he says, specifically centered around Yoko. The ritual paper, he copied down some phrases from that and has like commentary on it that's kind of like, I can't believe these stupid cultists think that this would work. This isn't gonna do anything. You can't control time. Kind of just like, the idiocy of trying to destroy an egg, which is just a terrible, evil thing to do. And
is a Twitter feed in his notes?
No, he's just like writing down his thoughts now that he's learning about these things and, knows that you have found them and that you're dealing with people like this. And he's just, trying to record everything because this is an area of study of his. But yeah, he's not hiding it. Like, he's open, like, he's not, if you look at what he's doing, he's not gonna be like, oh, don't look.
Okay. Well, as long as he's not being suspicious about it.
No.
Guess I'll just hang out with the other adults and just sort of wait for some kind of direction. I had my vacation party time, so I'm gonna get another one of those Shirley temples and then pour as much alcohol as I can find into it. Apparently
Benny, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say apparently they don't come with alcohol, so this one does.
Well, there you go. Benny, how are you feeling about all the events happening right now? There's a lot going on.
Benny is standing like at the edge of the water, just gazing out across the sea silently, and having to think. Like, am I ready to be a parent? Am I ready to meet the baby's mother or die? I guess. Things like that. Oh, and also about the beautiful Fey Queen.
Oh yes, she's quite beautiful.
Between the thoughts of death and parenthood.
Between the thoughts of death and parenthood. And how about you, Alecto?
I am in between playing with the kids and then going back to watch over them parent time style, like a true parent. I gotta do both, and then I need to get my breaks in because at some point the kids are gonna be like super into it, so I can just like leave. But eventually they're gonna need me to, like, I don't know, bring the big buckets of water and stuff to help make the sandcastles and shit like that. So that's what Alecto is just doing the good parent thing. But, like, maybe, perhaps, do I catch Benny looking like Benny?
Yeah. I mean, you're probably used to it, but yeah, it's not like she's not like down the beach. She's just like right over there.
Yeah. So during my sandcastle making break, I'll walk over to Benny and be like, I recognize that look. Parenting.
Oh. Yeah. I know you're ready for it, my slimeliness. But are we? As a family?
That is truly a very good question. I don't think anybody is 100% ready to parent. Things are, children are very different all the time. Like, for realsies, I didn't expect River to choose the form of a cat. I'm not sure where River even saw a cat. These are questions I have. But if that is the form that my spawn wishes to be, then that is okay with me.
Yes, but you're the greatest creation this universe has ever made, and I'm just a clown.
No, you are more than a clown. You are my clown. And if I am the greatest creation in this universe, then you simply are the greatest clown in this universe.
Benny's eyes are watering. you mean it?
Of course. You're my clown. That is my hot jello. That is my spawn. That is my spawn's friend. And perhaps I am now in... I'm not sure what to classify Yoko as, but I have claimed it as partially mine. I've claimed it as much as mine as a god can... I mean...
You're partially claiming a god?
Yeah. No, I'm claiming it as much as you can claim a god. You know,
how much can you claim a god?
This is my religion now. Like, that's what I mean.
Okay.
That's what I mean. No, like,
like
you
the
know, like my god
hours.
is an awesome god. Like that.
We praise from Snake Heaven above.
It was silly of me to ask. I know you've never not meant anything that you said ever, so thank you. I appreciate it, and I wouldn't want to be parents with anybody else.
Alecto's turn to be like all teary. Like, that means a lot. That's very nice of you.
And we'll all watch your climb to the #1 spot.
See, I don't want to be #1. I just want to. Yeah, I want to sit in the comfortable 20s.
Number 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. But we have enough. Where our title is high enough so that way we may simply just walk into places and things become like 15% easier. But
You
also
already do that.
And for just 15%?
well, I don't want people to think that like River's a nepo baby or something. I mean, technically that is exactly what it is, but also I don't know. I like my privilege. I like it a lot.
Well, then you have one more family member to support you in your climb to number 24.
Indeed. Oh my God. Can I say that now?
Oh my
don't think so.
Yoko?
I don't.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you did just say Yoko is like yours, so I mean, I guess technically it's more.
it would be rather
more
literal, yes.
true now.
Yes,
But
yes.
maybe- But then does that mean you're using Yoko as like you're using Yoko's name in vain?
That is precisely what I'm thinking. We shall come across this. I can unlearn words. This is fine. This is how we progress.
That is true. We are nothing if not an advanced and progressive society.
Mm-hmm.
Long
Either
live
way,
the
I can
Slimepire.
put Yoko
Long
on
live
the family
Slimepire.
registry one day. One day, not now. They just came, and it took River 2 years, so minimum 2 years. But one day.
2 years to be added to the family registry? It doesn't happen when you're like born?
No. For safety purposes, no.
I guess that makes sense.
Look, we've been keeping it PG-13, but like the main reason why I don't want to be too high on the list is because people are killing each other.
Oh, that's way more intense than... Okay, yeah, no, I got you, yeah.
Yeah, no. I want to be in the comfortable level where it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
like, maybe like high 30s, maybe like low 30s.
exactly, where it's a little more chill, but like
Yeah.
still enough to entice like how dare you surpass me?
Yeah,
That's
like,
what I mean.
yeah, no, I get that, yeah.
Wait, so what are we doing with our child?
Our child?
Our child? our
Well, it does-
child, and
yeah, it
then
does-
he gestures around.
Does take a village, yeah, I suppose.
The communal child.
Yeah, communal time child.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I'm being perfectly honest. We don't get paid for this unless we want to, like, probably not.
Well,
But to be fair, money was never really much of an object for us anyway. It was more for the fun of it. And now we have, like, a child, and what could be more fun than child rearing?
well, we
That's the spirit.
Yoko did want to be with their mother.
Oh, we could go find their mom. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Though I am worried about the evil, scary woman.
That's what I have guns for.
That is true. That is true. We could, yes.
Yeah, we could just, like, you know, take her into a field somewhere and just...
We could jump her.
Yeah, we could jump her.
We could jump her.
We absolutely could jump her.
We could
And-
jump her.
And on that note, I think we'll take a little 5-minute break. 'Cause I realized we didn't take one at an hour and a half like we were supposed to. I'm so sorry, you guys. So we're gonna take a quick little break, and then we will be right back. See you in 5. we're back, everybody. And we're gonna jump right back into it.
Speaking of jump, so anyway, like I was saying, we could jump her.
We could. We do have an all-powerful wizard. Perhaps
True.
we can
Thank you.
ask him to locate her so we can coordinate
Yeah.
a proper jumping.
Yeah, so we like corner her in like a dark alley, right? And then we
No!
just...
Oh my god.
No?
That's weird.
How is
That's
that
inventing
weird?
some sort of man-bat.
What? Why are we I'm a cat, and also there's the other cat, and then that's a clown. That's kind of Batman-ish. I see your point.
What did you call me?
Jester?
I am
What is the proper
Alecto's
nomenclature?
Clown.
You know what? Fair enough. I apologize. Either way,
Right.
like, okay, so, I mean, if we, like, okay. So if we find the snake's mom, and the mom is like a bigger slice of infinity, then, like, feasibly, what can they do to, like, get that baby? Like, they're just gonna be blinked out of existence. So I think our best bet is to just find the mom. Unless we want that, unless you have, like, bloodlust on the mind, and then we could just, like, we could jump them. But, otherwise, if we want the easy way, we just find the mom. I mean, you heard the snake. The snake was found by this guy before, and he gave me his, like, parts of his backstory. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little drunk, but I remember him saying something about finding the egg originally and then it being stolen from him, and the original location being somewhere in Sector 7?
73.
73. That has a 7 in it, thanks God. But basically, if we just take the egg person, our snake, the child, back, snake mom, and then we're golden.
Yes, no, that is true. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Me, I am getting very ahead of myself.
Yeah, you were gonna like raise the child as your own.
I'm just prepared for everything,
We
No,
don't
it's
know
not-
how
it's-
long it'll take to find the mother.
No, and I fully believe that you'd do a great job of it. I'm just saying that we should long-term plans, perhaps.
Yes, no, I agree. I'm getting a bit I'm thinking too far ahead.
And of course, like when the snake grows up, they're gonna remember the kind individuals who hatched and then possibly raised it, and then returned it to its mother. It's like it's like a found family kind of thing, Like, have you seen Space Fight with that little green guy Grogu? He's a it's kind of like
My
that.
God.
You never know, he might come back to us.
You don't understand how much
I only like to
I
watch
love that.
fantasy and sci-fi. not
I'm in
real
physical
life
pain right
stuff.
now.
you do not.
The mouse
understand
is
how much
listening.
How
love
much
Space Fight.
I love that fucking show.
Legally distinct Gorgru.
Gorgru. I love
Legally
Garden Gnome.
distinct green child.
Green child.
Legally. I love not Grogu. So anyway, that's the plan. You're staring at me like I said something dumb.
Palmorin is just like like he stopped writing notes and sketching to like look at you guys like.
Look at us. I'm embarrassed.
I realize
Palmorin.
I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
I realize I'm not part of your little adventuring crew, and I'm seeing this. Honestly, more than happy to help, just because of this. And he motions towards like where River and Yoko are playing, because he's not exactly immortal. I don't think.
We're throwing sandballs at each other right now.
Not sandball fight.
On the ship, so it looks like we're shooting cannons. That's what's happening right now as you turn around.
Oh.
As adorable as this is, and as much as I absolutely believe that is a sliver of infinity, that child, just hatched, so probably vulnerable, so I would recommend continuing with all the caution you've been continuing with, in terms of his care.
Yes. That is the plan. I hope.
So, are you gonna like come with us to help protect this snake, or you said you were like really powerful,
Or
or
it is
do
an
your powers just
area-
extend to making places to meet?
It definitely goes beyond that, but I do have other things I need to do. However,
Like
I
what?
can
It's a
help
sliver
you.
of infinity. What could
Well.
possibly be more important than protecting this small child?
Welcome, Raiders. Good timing.
Got like space
Grandpa.
taxes you gotta file?
No. Wizards don't pay tax. Are you crazy?
You don't pay taxes?
No, taxation is theft.
You know, that's a fair point. Which means that you have even more free time. Why are you not helping us?
I do this in every game. How do I manage to do this in every game? Every time somebody brings up taxes, I find a way to turn it into that. Anyway,
You have a type.
I have an
Taxation
agenda.
is
It's
theft,
the gay
and we
agenda, but
stole
also
this
that.
child.
You did.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride,
Pride.
everybody.
You make great points. And I would like to help you. And I plan on doing that. And he says, we could go back to Clockwork Planet to my lab, and I can give you some things that might help moving forward.
Like a mech suit?
Like the Starfinder.
Oh, I forgot about that. 2 mech suits.
He
What
just
is-
kind of. Do you have any idea how expensive those are?
Is it a number less than infinity as I motion over to the sliver of infinity
Are you
that
trying
we
to
need to
persuade-
protect?
Are you trying to persuade the great mage Palmorin?
Yes, I'm trying to persuade the lazy mage Palmorin, who is not helping us.
Roll me a d20.
Bet, let's do this. Natural 20, you
Again?
give me my mech suit.
All right.
This is for the mech suit agenda.
This is it's still under
It's
the
the
gay
same as
agenda.
the gay agenda.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Oh no, that is the gay agenda. I just want to be so clear.
That's actually the name of the mech suit.
It's the gay agenda. Oh my god. Okay. So good. I will consider it. But first, let's go back to my lab.
All right, everybody back to Clock Planet.
All right, and he snaps his fingers, and his packed bags appear next to him.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were just gonna do the chalk thing and teleport us there.
No, portal chalk is you have to have a portal already drawn for a single set of chalk, and I used that to get us to this main planet. The chalk isn't infinity either. It has a limitation. I can't take it. I can't use that to take you to another place. Whatever. Let's get on your ship.
Huh.
It's not like Clockwork Planet is that far. It'd be a waste of
Oh,
magic
I wasn't paying
otherwise.
attention to our journey here. I don't know how long it took.
He just kind of looks at you. Do you pay attention to anything?
Not as of the last 2 episodes. 1 episode. I think I
He
was gone
just
for one
kind of
epi- yeah.
he just kind of raises a brow at you like, all right, I'm not really paying attention either. Cool.
I'm getting a contact meta from the snake.
I guess we are. I guess we're gonna get going.
Yeah.
River,
Leave?
while you are playing with Yoko, I'm never gonna not laugh. I'm never gonna not laugh when I have to say that name. Oh my god. He just, God, I'm gonna name the snake something else. As you're playing with him, he just kind of like, you see him kind of side-eyeing where the grown-ups are, and he looks at you.
I look. Back and forth.
What?
They're talking about us.
Oh,
Mostly me, but also you.
what about?
River comes in close.
They're trying to figure out a way to get me to Mom.
Oh, right, like you said. That's where you want to go, right?
They're trying to convince the one with the book to come with us. Is
Is
he
that
nice?
a good thing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I haven't met him.
I mean, he didn't try to break me when he found me the first time. So, he's probably nice.
Probably. I could test it.
Could test it?
Yeah. I have a very powerful magical item.
You do?
Yes.
Is it the flute?
Yes.
Do it, do it. He's like
He
bobbing
hears
his
it.
little head like, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
River will
limbs,
pull-
he can't like wave his hands around, so he's just
River will
like,
pull out the fruit. And he will play.
okay.
What's he gonna play?
What's he gonna play?
He's gonna play some Steely Dan.
Oh no.
I love this so much. All of you, all the adults in the party, hear that, and Palmorin also looks.
Oh.
River stops halfway through Dirty Work by Steely Dan. and
Damn it.
and puts the fruit back away.
Oh, no. Sorry, my River. We didn't see anything.
River just looks at you.
Continue to play if that is what you wish. It is just pleasant. Actually,
for the-
is it pleasant? I don't
and
know
for
what
the-
song you're playing.
It is a funky little song.
Okay.
It's a funky little song.
That's the best way I can describe it. River gives you this look for the first time in River's life.
No,
What
you.
look-
No, you can't. No, it's not for you.
Oh, okay.
And turns his little head away.
Oh,
There is
oh, sass.
a little bit of sass.
Gotta put the sassy music on.
The
Passing.
The sassy music.
River
you
gets
go.
that sass from me. That much I know.
Yeah, he does. And then River turns back to Yoko and gives us like a resolute nod of like,
They're
Just
all
kinda-
right.
His little head bobs as he like does his own version of a nod.
Mm-hmm.
The little
is
glasses, the little glasses keep slipping down his little snoot. The little cowboy hat is still managed to like stay on because it's got like that little elastic around his head, so it's staying in one place, but the glasses are kind of sliding all over the place.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And he just kind of
River nods.
he scrunches his little snoot to like push the glasses back where they should be, sitting on his little snoot. And he goes, "Yeah, I think he's good."
Yeah, the test was successful. They all passed.
River, can you
River.
see magic?
Oh.
River does not know.
Oh.
I can do magic.
So you don't see the little glow around you? and Benny and Alecto. Everybody has it. Socks too.
Does River see?
No, I don't see that.
He points his snoot at Palmore and he says, big glow. Very strong. Strong magic.
Oh. So it's good to have big glow.
You'll probably have that too someday.
When I grow up.
Me
Just
too.
like when you grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like Mom when I grow up.
Like how?
Like big.
Oh, is she very big?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
He's kind of very matter of fact. Yeah, my mom's big.
Like how big?
Like
Bigger than that tree?
oh way.
Bigger than that tree?
Yeah. Way
And River-
bigger.
Is there a mountain I can see?
There's no mountains. There's just islands.
Bigger than that that cloud? Whoa.
Yeah. Probably bigger
Big.
than the planet, actually.
Oh, where do you live when you're that big?
Really far away.
On a planet?
No.
A big one? Do you have a house?
No.
Where do you live?
I think it's called the End of Time.
A nice place.
Oh. Is it a nice place?
I mean, it's a place where Mom is, so yeah.
If you've been in your egg, have you ever met your mom?
Not since she put us all out into the universe.
Well, we should make sure you're the first one there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to win that race.
He holds his little tail out to you for like a handshake. Let's shake on it.
All right. It's the deal.
Okay. And you shake.
And yeah, they'll shake their tails.
And I think that is a good note to end things on. We're going to fast forward a little bit. Next session, we will resume on Clockwork Planet.
We're going back.
Ooh, back to the clocks.
Going back to the Clockwork Planet, where I guess we're gonna talk about mechs, maybe, possibly, who knows. So. Everybody, thank you so much for being here and hanging out in chat with us. Thank you to my wonderful players, as always, for being here and making this such a fun little goofy romp through space. Absolutely loving this game. There's probably only a couple of episodes left, so you don't want to miss the next one. We will be back this coming Monday, the 10th. And I have a feeling we're gonna be done by the end of the month, so you're gonna want to tune in. And this mini-series will soon be coming to a close. We've only got a few episodes left. And so, yeah. Anyway, tune in tomorrow night for the next episode of Rise of the Conduit, our Blades in the Dark campaign. Things are getting cray-cray over there, especially if you watched last week's episode. I'm not gonna put any spoilers in there. No ancestral blood this week, as a bunch of the cast members and myself will also be in Chicago for Darkness Emergent, the Vampire the Masquerade LARP. I'm going to be running around terrorizing all the PCs as the Sheriff of Chicago. No, I am not playing Alexa Santos, but I am playing the Wish.com version of them. So I made a knockoff Alexa to play at this LARP, which is hilarious. Anyway, we're gonna have a really good time. I'm sure there will be lots of vampire photos to share with you all. And then we will be resuming after your break, which I think is going to be a couple of weeks. if I'm remembering right. Check out our Discord for updates on that, and then we will be back here for SlimeQuest on Monday. So thank you all so much. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.